So I actually went back into Tartarus for a little bit to get the other relic fragment. In fact, I ended up getting 2 relic fragments. The first 2 enemies that showed up were creation relics, so yeah. I also got Mitsuru 1 level up there. So currently, things are looking pretty good. If I check out how my party's doing, we have Yukari at level 27. One more level and she learns Rakam, which will be useful. Mitsuru is still at 26. She has a little bit to go. Akihiko also at 26, who has roughly the same amount to go. Not Akihiko, Junpei. And Akihiko himself is actually level 27 and has a similar amount to go. So, pretty decent progress at this point. And also, I found in a chest some better shoes for Gary Stu. Mechanical Getter, so I like Reduced Stumble because he has actually stumbled a few times. Now, I also made a major mistake in my original, first part of this. So, I thought the bulletproof vest was useless. Turns out I was looking at the bulletproof shirt. The bulletproof vest is considerably better and comes with +2 strength. So, I may want to put that on Gary Stu, actually. Well, it's actually better than what he has in every way. And with that, I can safely put the Master's Garment on someone else. I wonder who I should put that on. You know, Junpei is actually the main physical tank at this point, so I am going to equip that on him. Yeah, it's much better than the Metal Protector. +1 strength, that's nice. And I also took off the high-cut armor from Mitsuru and put on an armor that had resist fire. It's probably not going to be that much of a help, but it will slightly reduce the damage it takes from that. So anyway, I'm going to go into the Velvet Room here because I'm going to have 2 quests completed going in, which is good. That'll free up my quest lists, and there's one more quest that I want to do while we're in here, as well as a few fusions. So, first I'm going to check requests, and I'm going to go ahead and register some stuff. Thing is, I'm not going to register personas now, because if I did register... Well, actually... Okay, firstly, 5 relic fragments. I actually have 6. Huh. Interesting. So, that's kind of an allusion to something that we're not technically supposed to know about yet? Yeah. But anyway, we now have the other request done, the 3 greasy gears, of which we have 6, and annoyingly they don't sell for much, so it's kind of useless that we got more than we needed, but anyway. Definitely. Much, much more formidable. And she's already thinking of harder requests. That really says something. Though, I actually find the creation relics harder than the wild drives. So anyway, that's a lot of monies, and we're going to be blowing most of that on the compendium kind of soon. But first, what I was saying is, as long as we don't press register all, I should be able to make sure that, well, really the only one we don't want to register is Narcissus. Because some of the other ones that we picked up in Shuffle Time we didn't even have in the compendium anyway, so... Going to register Pale Rider. Register Shisa, who hasn't really changed much apart from gaining some experience. I guess we can register Ares. I'm not sure how he even got much experience from this. And register Hypixie. And do not register Narcissus, because I already have a fairly good one in the compendium. Now, while we're at it, let's see what we can do here. I may as well try for... You know, thinking about it, I could try for this now. We technically have unlimited time to do this. I haven't seen a rare chest show up in this block yet, though. This is the one we want to do. I'm going to do this right now. So, Orthrus with Dodge Slash. Now, the best way to make Orthrus with Dodge Slash is to use Rakshasa, who has Dodge Slash right off the bat. So I'm going to have to buy you back. But first, let's do another fusion that I want to do that is not Orthrus with Dodge Slash. It is, so these 3, oh, not 3. Well, yeah, ignoring you. These 3 personas that I randomly picked up in Shuffle Time, I can combine them to make some new things. So, Legion with either of them can make Sarasvati or Sati. Both of them might be kind of useful going forward. Sarasvati is pretty decent. And Sati is a... You've seen Sati before, but now I can actually fuse it because we're level 28. The main one I want, though, is Narcissus plus Take Minakata, which makes Lamia. Main reason why I want Lamia is I need a Hermit persona going forward, and Lamia is a better Hermit persona. So, remember how I said before that I'm not actually going to need Naga? That's because I'm going to have Lamia. So, let's go ahead and do this. Also, cool thing is, Lamia is even better against the Creation Relics than Pale Rider is, because it's not weak to Hammer, but it's resistant to Wind and has Mudor. So, that should be, hopefully, pretty helpful. Lamia is also not a bad persona in general, though weakness to strike attacks, I am not going to want to use her for this upcoming boss fight. Definitely not. I'm sure Garisu likes the fact that she'll be by his side always. That pose is just so weird. It's almost like it's saying, go away, I don't want you here. Mamudo. And that gives me Poison Mist. And the next thing that it'll learn is going to combo quite well with Poison Mist, Stagnant Air, which increases the ailment susceptibility of everyone, including allies. So, you don't want to use that against enemies that have ailments, but against ones that don't, you can use that and then just spam poison on them. Now, I can make some other things. Chikokuten is new. It's another one of the 4 Cardinal Direction Guardians. 4 Heavenly Kings, that's the word, 4 Heavenly Kings. Which, yeah, what the Elite Four is named after in the Japanese version of the Pokemon games. And I don't know why, but I've always liked Genbu. I've always just quite liked using Genbu in various Persona games, but I can't use that just yet. What we're gonna do for now is, can we do anything useful with Legion? You know what? I don't need Inugami. And as much as I'd rather have Sati than Huapo, Huapo is one of the Elizabeth Date Request unique personas, and I might want to get it in my compendium anyway, so... Might not be the... Wait a minute, let's see if I can get it with anything better than Poison or Assault Drive. Assault Dive, again. Really there isn't much, so I'm gonna go for this. Reason why I don't need Inugami is because we're going to be making Orthrus in a moment, and that is, in fact, Hangman, so... That's the Hangman one we're going to be sticking to for a while. Yeah, Huapo may look nice, but its mythology is pretty terrifying. Let's have to skill Poisma. You know what? I'll just do it. I don't really care about this persona. Wind Boost. That could help with some fusions later, maybe, but I don't think Huapo itself is going to learn anything useful for that. Okay, a few decent fire moves. At this point, though, Sati is kind of better, but Wind Boost is not bad. Can I fuse Huapo with anything to make something useful? I can make Vitala again, but that's probably not the best idea. I can actually get Queen Mab now, though I don't need her just yet. Actually, this thing is going to be important somewhat later. But we need to be 2 more levels before we can use that. For now, I'm actually going to go ahead and register Huapo, because Wind Boost was not a bad thing for that to change into. Like I said, Huapo is not going to really... Oh, and of course, I must register Lamia, otherwise I'll just have the generic no-skill Lamia in the compendium. Huapo won't learn anything to actually benefit Wind Boost, but... if I fuse it into something else... So anyway, to make Orthrus, what we need to do is we need to get a Crystal Chalice, and we need to trade that for an Antique Chicken, which we then can trade for something else, which we can then trade for an Orthrus. Or we can just go the other route and fuse Hypixie, Ares, and Rakshasa. Or Lamia, but I need Lamia. It's kind of funny, because I think an Antique Chicken sounds like something that Elizabeth would honestly request. Oh, and it's a lamp! That's the other thing you need in that trading quest. But anyway. Orthrus, you did not get Dodge Slash. Okay. This may take a little while. I need that Dodge Slash. Dodge Slash, Power Slash, Hammer, Rakukaja. That's actually definitely not bad. Null Fire, weak to Ice. It's pretty much physically inclined, but I like it starting with Getsue right off the bat. That is pretty cool. Counter's not that bad either. And it immediately learns Dodge Ice. Well, actually, maybe not, because I don't have Hangman up that much. But Dodge Ice will be next, and that's its weakness, so... this should actually be a pretty good persona. Again, Getsue right off the bat is nice. Remember how I said that I might not be needing Rakshasa because I'm going to be getting something better with Getsue? This is it. Two-headed dog from Greek mythology that is apparently a brother of Cerberus. And being Hangman, it's also got good endurance. So, definitely a decent combat one, as well as needed for that request. And I'm just going to check... wow, I really don't have many personas now. Kusi Mitama I will probably need later. And, wow, we can go for Saki Mitama already, which is going to be a long way off. It's actually got pretty mediocre skills for a level 39 persona, but, anyway, let's go back into requests to show Elizabeth this persona. Doesn't seem to be all that much, like, real significant reason to have Dodge Slash on this persona, but I guess it does help. I mean, it's not weak to Slash or anything, but it helps. Special piece of armor this time, so we get the Tiger Hide Belt, which off the top of my head, I don't actually remember what it does. I'll have to check that. But this, the main reason we did that was to open up the next fusion request, and this one's actually pretty important. So this one, we need to create Or Mitsunu, level 33 plus. That is going to be very easy because we have Chariot very, very high ranked at this point. So we pretty much just need to make it. Unfortunately, that is level 30, so we'll need to be a little bit higher before we can actually fuse this. But the reason why I said this is important is the reward there. Machine Core. This is another one of those that lets you fuse a new persona, and this one is very, 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 very important. There's a good reason that you should be keeping up with these fusion requests. At the very least, you need to do this one, because the persona that you get out of the Machine Core, I'll just say now, is required to fuse another persona, which is required to fuse an ultimate persona, which is required to fuse another ultimate persona. So, missing the Machine Core creates a bit of a domino effect that prevents you from getting one of the best personas in the game. So, definitely recommended that you get the Machine Core. Now, let's see if I can accept anything else. So the thing is, the chests that have this are more common if you have the request accepted, which is a problem. I guess at the moment I really only need to have one free request slot, so... do I do this session or not? I'm just wondering. We could try and get this done this session, but I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and try. But anyway, I need to make sure to register Orthrus, obviously, because otherwise... like, just to put this in perspective, if you look at what its current stats are... I mean, with current register, it has pretty much nothing, so definitely want to register this. Okay, now we can leave here and check out what that Tiger Hide Belt does, and then we'll be heading out to the boss. Now, the next boss isn't that bad. It can go kind of badly, but it's fine if you know how to deal with it. It's another one of those that has a weakness, and if you keep them knocked down long enough, they usually won't last long enough to do anything really dangerous. I was checking out the Tiger Hide Belt. 60. Plus 2 magic. She says that'll suit Gary Stu, but, I wonder if this is actually one of the costume things, because... can I give this to Yukari and/or Mitsuru? Let me just check, because it's better than the high cut armor, at least. Yeah, as I expected, the Tiger Hide Belt is male exclusive. Which is a shame, because I really want to give it to one of those two. Is it better than what Akihiko currently has? Definitely, it's 10 better than what he currently has, and +2 magic's not bad for him. So with that, I'm actually going to take Junpei out of the party and replace him with Akihiko. Mainly because Junpei is... he actually doesn't like to do much in this boss fight. It's not like he's weak to anything the boss does, but the boss resists a lot of things that he can do, to the point where once you scan the boss, Junpei will spend most of his turns standing there doing nothing. So I want to avoid that. I want to at least be productive, so I'm going to bring Akihiko here. So this next boss is, like I said, not too bad if you know how to handle it. I have Pale Rider equipped currently because it has wind spells. You want wind for this boss fight. Like I said, it's another one of those bosses where they have a weakness, and if you know how to exploit the weakness and keep them knocked down, they usually don't get to do all that much to you, but if they do get to do much to you, they hurt quite a lot, and yeah, you'll see once we actually get to them. So through this corridor, we have 3 shadows now, and as you can see, they are in fact Gigases. So, let's get ready to rumble!
Be ready, I sense it's a strong one.
They are pretty strong, but that's really the main thing they have going for them.
Give me a sec, I'll scan the target.
So we have the Furious Gigas. Now, I'm just going to cut right to the chase, and let's see, they're going 4th, 5th, and 6th. Okay, then. Yukari going 2nd is actually a good thing here. So, these things are weak to wind. So, I'm going to go, well, okay, got to go for the one that's going to go first. First, and of course. Except Magaru is actually going to be good. Yeah, Yukari picking up the slack. Now, you may have noticed that didn't look like much of a weakness hit. These things are like the Golden Beetles before. They take very little damage from anything that isn't an all-out attack. So, don't expect to do much damage, but they do take a lot from all-out attacks. Now, they are in fact resistant to thunder, so this is not going to do much. Yeah. Barely anything. So, the Furious Gigas is kind of interesting. Its main strategy is one-shotting you with power-charged attacks, or criticals, or both. That sounds terrifying, but if you hit its weakness, it really isn't that bad. And I just noticed that those things, their mouths only open up when they do that, and that's actually pretty creepy. But anyway, really they just use powerful strike attacks and slash attacks, and power charge to boost them even further. They have high endurance as well. So here we go, okay, there's power charge. Now, usually they like using a different move off the bat. Oh crap, they're all power charging. And I have not seen them use Sukukaja before. That could actually be bad. Oh no, and of course Mitsuru was being useless as always. Although, it would be pretty hilarious to have one of them get charmed and then hit one of its brethren with a power charge attack. Oh yeah, I should also mention, they have high counter. Don't use physical attacks on them, and especially, don't use Gale Slash on them. I made that mistake in a practice run and it did not end well. It gives them a 50% chance of reflecting physical damage right back at you. Yeah, don't do it. You will regret it. Now, if I hit them all with Garua, which is unlikely since one of them Sukukaja'd itself, what I'm actually going to do is set Akihiko on. I should have done this earlier, just so he's debuffing them, even though they're probably not going to... So, okay, so let me put it this way. Either we or them are not going to live long enough to see the effect of the debuffs, basically. If this doesn't go well, 2 of them are power charged, that's not good. I'm used to them starting off with Rebellion, which boosts the critical rate of everyone. And unfortunately, you can't really take much advantage of Rebellion, because... Oh hey, it hit, okay. Gonna take it. Now, I hope Yukari hits them all next turn and I get another all-out attack. But yeah, you can't take much advantage of Rebellion yourself because they have a 50% chance of reflecting your own physical attacks. So, why are you using individual Garu? Magaru, I mean, would have cost an overall less amount of SP than individually Garuing them. I do not understand the AI sometimes. Okay, if this hits, which it probably did, we've won this, basically. Now, this battle may have looked easy with the fact that they never got a single hit in on us, if they do hit you, they usually one-shot you. So this battle is basically, and we get their beards for some reason, which sell for good money, and leveled up. So yeah, this battle's basically like, kill them before they kill you. Like, seriously, power charge physical attacks from them, even non-power charge physical attacks from them. Oh, I didn't even notice this, these stairs, actually, yeah, have a gap underneath them. I always like how the stairs look at this floor. But anyway, having defeated the boss, we're going to go back and save, and we could keep going forward in Tartarus now, but I mean, I've done all I really wanted to do this session. There's actually only 2 bosses in this entire area of Tartarus, so yeah, not actually all that much need to go through. Mainly because you don't have much opportunities to go here, but I might want to save the rest of this area for later in the month, because let's just say that we might have something new to show off later in the month. So, yeah, I kind of want to save that until then. But for now, I might just try going back in to see if I can find any rare chests or gold shadows, to knock off 2 more of Elizabeth's requests. If I don't find any of them, I'll just leave, but if I do, I'll show that. So, for now, definitely saving after that boss fight. Combat boots. Oh, what? Past me just noticed something, so let's go back and freeze frame to see what it was. As I usually mash through the card descriptions, I do tend to miss things like this quite often, but this is actually a new mechanic that I haven't explained before. Higher ranked wand cards sometimes have different effects other than just boosting the experience you gain from battle. Here, it actually increased the agility of my currently equipped persona by 2. So yeah, sometimes these cards can give your persona a stat boost. This is, however, quite rare. Not exactly sure what the chance is, but it is very rare. It's usually just the experience boost. And honestly, I often like the experience boost more, but really this is kind of like a free trip to the arcade, basically. Kind of nice when it happens, but like I said, very rare. Anyway, back to the action.
Yes! I found something cool!
This may be useful. I'll take it with me.
Ah! Oh dear.
Uh-oh! It saw me! Watch out! There are 4 enemies!
Persona!
Please hit! This thing won't give up! The enemies return to normal! Got it! I'll ask the others for help! Enemy defeated! Mitsuru Senpai is on her way!
Oh no. No, that's bad.
Oh no! Yukari-chan!
Very well. Leave the rest to me.
Mitsuru Senpai has...
Really?
Mitsuru Senpai is unconscious! Junpei-kun is on his way!
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Fear not, Junpei's here.
Junpei-kun's arrived. Now we're ready. The enemies return to normal.
I'm good to go.
Junpei-kun defeated an enemy.
Last one.
I didn't mean to press that.
Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a... Not bad, huh?
That was interesting. Yeah, oh, wow. Yeah, that... That's why you don't split up, by the way. Yeah, that's Oh, that was amazing. That was amazing. Where are my revival beads? That was amazing. That was amazing. That was amazing. Yukari, no! Everyone come back, please. Okay. The really annoying thing is that a gold shadow actually did appear on this floor, but Mitsuru sent it running right at me, which is the one situation where a bow isn't the best idea, and it just went, boom, gone. Ah! Still, we got that battle, and that battle alone was worth it. That battle alone was worth coming here for. That was one of the funniest battles I've had so far. It's like, da, 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 the cavalry has arrived! Mudo dead! Twice! And then Junpei had to be the one to come through in the end because Junpei is awesome. Anyway. Wait, what? Why are you giving me a Moikane now? And all I have to do here is watch the hole. May as well. Okay. I already have both of them. Wait a minute, oh, didn't I have Narcissus? Maybe I didn't have Narcissus, actually. Just grabbing some more shuffle time personas because, I would like more fusion fodder. See if I can make some more stuff out of these.
I summon thee.
Oh, of course you would. Oh, thank goodness that was not aimed at Gary Stu. Of course it hits, though. Oh, hey, Beast Fangs. That's actually a better weapon for Akihiko than what he currently has, so I'm going to go ahead and give that to him the next chance I get. Okay, if this works, it'll be cool, but I doubt it's going to work. No, it did the exact opposite of work. Second time's the charm, maybe? Nope, second time equally failed. Oh, there's a very high chance of that thing exploding. Really? 3 times! That one is very likely to explode now. Come on, certainly it can't. Okay, 1 died, at least. Ah, great. It's a gold chest in an earlier area. Really? Game, we get it. Gary Stu is perverted. You don't need to rub it in anymore.
There are 5 enemies.
5? Okay, that doesn't show up that often. However, we do happen to have a bow equipped at the moment, so...
Keep it up.
Well done.
That's the way.
One more.
Keep it up.
Get him!
Yes, Gangstu is indeed using the bow of affection.
That's it. The enemy is down.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
2 out of 5 of them charmed. That's actually not that bad.
No shadows are left.
I was unable to avoid it.
Oh, well, that's not good. Actually, never seen that happen before.
Obey my command.
And of course, she was just Marin carrying it.
Powerful enemies.
And it actually worked this time. That may work to our advantage.
I couldn't defeat it.
Let's see.
Keep it up. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me at him.
As long as that shocked one doesn't get a turn for our next turn, we could probably knock it down again with a crit. And of course it did. Oh no! Okay, that did less than I thought. And I'm glad the other one is charmed. Hey! Even though they heavily resist their own attacks. It's still kind of funny.
Such persistence.
Okay, they're both almost down. And hey, Yukari might be able to finish this. But yeah, no way Mitsuru could have handled that on her own. Definitely no way. So glad that's over. Okay, gold chest, gold chest, gold chest, gold chest, and I'm completely surrounded. And that's a knight, isn't it? Oh no, it's just a singular wheel.
A surprise attack. There's only one.
I have 0 on this thing. May as well use it.
That's the way.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand.
Okay, ready to run to the chest in 3, 2... Okay, shuffle time. Okay, run! Now! Run! Forward, and please be the katana. Really? Well, it's probably a pretty good bow, but... it's not what I wanted. Please be good. It's +4 magic and... okay, the hit rate's a little bit down, but... bit of a power increase and +4 magic. Actually may not be that bad. And finally, Yukari can stop using the toy bow. But I kind of would have wanted... that katana. Okay, here's another gold chest. Will it be the one I need? If that's the bow again... beast leggings? Okay, I'm getting like everything that isn't that katana that we need. What are beast leggings? Wait a minute, I can't see them here. Are they female only? They might be. Oh, yeah, they are. They are female only. Oh, I like... oh, wait, I currently have Evade Strike on it. Yeah, that was for the boss fight, but... She doesn't need Reduced Stumble, because bows don't make you stumble at all. So I think I need to give that to Mitsuru. I definitely need to put Yukari's Dodge Elect thing back on her. Ah. Okay, yeah, she doesn't like that. Oh my... oh, this could be bad. No! 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 Come back here, you're gone, aren't you? No, just a regular shadow. Of course, yeah. Huh. Doesn't actually show up on her model, though.
There are 3 of them. Strike first.
Of course. You know what? I kind of want to demonstrate what them exploding does, because it's not going to kill Gary's 2 from full health. They do about a little over 100. Oh, and it died anyway, so it doesn't matter.
One more.
They do like about 120-ish.
That one just won't die.
Okay, here we go. Here's an explosion. Boom.
Someone help Mitsuru-senpai.
Yeah, that hurts quite a lot, but if there's only one of them left, it's usually not that bad. It's if multiple of them explode in the same turn, then you have a problem. Or if one of them explodes and then there are still others left in the battle that pummel you to death while you're weakened.
Junpei is leveled up.
Oh, hey, that's nice. You know what? Okay, I went through it 2 cycles, got a couple of rare chests that weren't what I was after, but some decent things. I got a few more personas for fusion fodder. I think I might call it here and try and get both the Gold Shadow and the Katana the next time we visit Tartarus. For now, though, I want to check out things that we can make with... Again, I got some more random fusion fodder, so yeah, I got back Narcissus, a Moikane for some stupid reason. I don't think I can make anything good with this. I mean, I have Bereth, don't I? Except for this thing, which we are not high enough level for yet. Yeah, that Moikane is totally useless. Can I use it in a triangle spread? Nandi. Well, we can't use that yet. That is, believe it or not, the lowest level star persona, by the way, so... Yeah, that's a little bit tricky to... That gets rid of Hua Po, but... making a better version that inherits more skills. Let's see what I can make out of these, though, individually, because Narcissus and, Narcissus actually doesn't make anything that I really need. Lamia, Hypixie. Wow, this Titan is useless. I like Mothman as persona, but I'm going to probably talk about that one later. We can technically make this now, but we don't really need it. Oh, Sarasvati requires me to get rid of Shisa. Yeah, I needed something else in order to make... I wanted to get both, Well, I can get Take Mikazuchi. You know what, I think, because we'll actually be needing Magician later in this, what I like to call chapter, so I'm actually going to go ahead and make, and make Sasi, which, as you can see, is pretty much just a better version of Hua Po. Medea and regular Dia, not sure, but yeah, may as well. I don't need any of the personas that are going into this, and really, even if this is a fusion accident, I don't really care. But yeah, I got Sasi, who is pretty awesome. And I just realized the obvious musical reference you could make with this. I'm not going to do that! But it is a literal incarnation of those song lyrics. Anyway, Enradi cures rage. No, I am not getting rid of Agilao. No way. Oh, okay, that's an escape from battle skill. Might be useful in emergencies. Yeah, no way am I getting rid of, it's like, you know, you've got like a Salamence Pokemon and it says, will you get rid of Draco Meteor? No, of course I'm not going to do that. That's pretty much the best analogy I could find. Let's register all of them, actually. Wow, Sasi's actually my highest level at this point. And if we check, we actually have 23% of the compendium now, so we're actually not doing badly compendium-wise. Oh, okay, right, this is not the one that has creepy, oh yeah, Mo Shovu is the one that has the creepy lore. Wow, this one is expensive to resummon. Okay. Oh, reborn as Pavati. Oh, that's... I did not know that. Anyway, I just want to check if there's anything else we can do here. Probably not, but it never hurts to try. I don't want Take Minakata. Well, I suppose I can show you what Incubus looks like. Yeah. We're not gonna be getting it. Actually, wait, we do need to get it because it's required for a fusion spell. Oh well. If I could help it, I probably wouldn't get it, but... yeah, I'd like to get rid of you two, but I don't see much way I can do that. I want Sarasvati, but I don't want to get rid of Shisa. Vasuki, okay. Still way beyond us, though. One more level, then we'll be able to get this, and then we'll be able to get that machine part. Suppose I can show Mothman as well. Mothman is actually pretty, Mothman is interesting as far as personas go, but it's always one that I've liked using in the past, just because the way that the protagonist just calls out Mothman in the most overdramatic way is just kind of hilarious. It also learns Megado relatively early, if I remember correctly. I think in my first playthrough, that was the first thing I ever got with Megado, so that was interesting. But yeah, okay, enough about that. I think we've done... well, I haven't done everything I wanted to do, but I think I've made some pretty good progress. I have Lamia, that's good. I need Hermit. I have Hierophant. I have Hanged Man. I don't want you, but I'm stuck with you. I have you, who's actually pretty good. And I've got Pale Rider, who's still pretty decent. So, we've made some good progress. Again, not as much on the requests, but I think this is pretty much enough for tonight. So, next time, we actually won't be able to come back here for quite some time, because we'll get stuck into exams and plot events very, very soon. Next time, some very major plot events are about to happen, so look forward to that. See you then.